Game well played by the opponent. So perhaps the only way that game went different is if we were going to save our 2-mana removal spell and use that when our opponent did play out their Sphinx rather than taking out that Harpy. But at the moment, I think we had the tempo advantage, and I just didn't want to lose out to that Harpy in the air. Not a great starting hand, actually. Since I am on the draw, I do think I'm going to mulligan this away. I'm going to be a little greedy, but just because we need to see some better cards. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Start with our Guild Gate. Pass turn. So very slow start for us. Hopefully our opponent finds the same. Looks like they're probably playing some sort of 3-color deck. Looks like they might be playing a gate deck. As long as you control 2 or more gates, it has vigilance. It gets +1/+1 for each gate you control. Nice gate payoff card here. We're going to pass our turn, draw another land. So, pass to the end. Let's see if our opponent plays another gate. If they play another gate, we might just go ahead and do final payment, because I'm not going to have any good blockers for this guy for a little bit. Open the gate, so they're searching for their gate. We're going to have to pay the 5 life, which is unfortunate, but it's the amount of life that we were going to wind up paying to that card anyway. So it's a 4/4, or hopefully less than we were going to play. Yeah, because now it has Vigilance and Trample. This is bad all around for us. So go ahead and pass. Let's see. Go to blockers. 4 damage. Take 5 and destroy your gate goat. What do? Adapt, and then whenever 1 or more counters are put, you may search your library for a card named Chamber Growth Guardian Chamber, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library. That's a fun card. 4 mana. We are going to go ahead and play our... Do we want our opponent to discard down now? Let's see. Adapt. So they're definitely going to be able to adapt next turn. The debate is whether or not we want our opponent to discard now or wait till they get a few less cards, but probably now is just as good. Especially since they're going to start putting Chamber Growth Guardians from their deck into their hand. Let's see, what did you discard? A Simic Locket. Yeah, so it looks like our opponent really committed to the great gate strategy here. Get us for 2. We'll take it. Okay, so 5 mana. I think we want to go ahead and discard this before our opponent can potentially... Well, it's a rare. Do we think he has another one? Or she? Keep doing that. Could be either. Do I want to play out my card? I think I would bank on our opponent just not having another Chamber Growth Guardian. I'd be very lucky if they did. If they do have it, I'm not even going to be disappointed. But ooh, with Riot, they opt for the 5/5. Probably a good decision. Okay, so we're gonna play our Civic Stalwart, but no good attacks for it, so we're just gonna pass our turn. We're gonna have to take 5 from this Rampaging Ringhorn, but we should be able to destroy it with Summary Judgment afterward. You got it. No blockers. Nikya of the Old Ways. Our opponent did much better on their rare game than we did. You can't cast non-creature spells, and whenever you tap a land for mana, you can add double that mana. So, my turn. Okay. So do we want to take out the Rampaging Ringhorn while we can, or do we want to wait for Nikya? Tempo probably says we have to take the Rampaging Ringhorn. Not necessarily afraid of Nikya's ability here. And I really do just want to be mana efficient. So I'm going to take out the Ringhorn. We're going to play our... we're going to declare no attacks. And if our opponent attacks in with Nikya, we might just double block. Interesting, interesting. Well, our opponent is playing darn near every color, so there's no telling what they actually have. I really don't want to take 5 again, so we are going to go ahead and double block here. And see what our opponent has in store for us. We do have the glass of the guild packed out, so it is going to make some 4/4s for us to leave behind instead of just 2/2s. Okay, as adapting. Moment of truth. Do they have another Growth Chamber Guardian? No, they do not. So we call that right. No combat tricks. So I think this worked out well for us all around. If we draw a land next turn, we'll be sitting in pretty good position. Okay, opponent getting a little card advantage here. Playing their hybrid. Territorial Boar. The first time we get to see our Drake, and we don't have the mana for it. So that is unfortunate. Okay. Opponent has the mana to pump. So unfortunately we are dead next turn if we don't block. So we are going to have to do some chump blocking. Opponent, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's see. So we can take out one of the 4/4s and take 6 damage, or we can take out a 2/2, chump block a 4/4, and then take 4 damage. I think that's what we gotta do. It's not looking great for us, guys. Ooh, we couldn't block that one. I forgot that was 4. I thought it was adapt 2. Could have made quite the mistake there. And unfortunately that is it. Good game to our opponent. We don't have enough creatures to block 4 damage. And down another one.